Alright guys, just got home from the gym, a little bit exhausted, ready to eat, but first, as requested in a previous video, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a yoga slash mobility, if you want to use that word, warm up, specifically for lower body training and full body training as well. But if you're going to be doing squats, deadlifts, even some benching, definitely do this to open up the hips and just get everything moving and make sure you're not going to tweak anything. I don't recommend static stretching because any of the research I've done pretty much suggests that you'll be weaker and you might increase chance of injury if you're doing long static stretches. So this is a little bit of short static stretching with dynamic stuff, and yeah, it takes about 10, maybe 15 minutes. I do it after walking on the treadmill for 5 minutes on an incline or doing a Stairmaster for 5 minutes. So you get a little blood flow and then you hit your yoga, warm-up, mobility, whatever you want to call it. My name is Rafael Zamora, by the way, for those of you who are new to the channel. And if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you like the other content, subscribe. But I'm gonna change into something a little less baggy so you guys can see the movements a little better. I'll be right back and we'll hit the first position. All right guys, so just to reiterate, I am post-workout, but this is pre-workout mobility for lower body training or full body. Or if you don't know anything else to do, just do it before any training session. Highly recommend it. First pose. Maybe it's the child's pose, even though I think the child's pose might be on your back. Just do this for about 2 to 4 minutes. All right. What is going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in. Basically, we are warming up here, pre-workout, specifically lower body mobility, like I said, but anything goes, any workout goes. Just something to loosen up mostly the lower body. So hit the child's pose for 2 to 3 minutes. Very self-explanatory. Rock side to side, try to loosen up the hip joint. And then downward dog. By dynamic, I mean go in and go out of position. Downward dog is just simply with your legs straight, so you come down to your knees. And then you stick to one leg, open up the hip to one side. And the same thing, this is a little bit sped up, so take your time here. Each position should take you roughly 1 to 2 minutes, and it's about 10 positions total, so 15 minutes is pretty good. Right here, dynamic groin stretch, very self-explanatory. Again, we're not doing anything very static. So anytime we get into a position, we're gonna get out of it rather quickly, but we're just getting into the end ranges to kind of just get a little bit of more pliability in the tendons or in the muscles. And if you feel something tight or tweaky, you know to kind of warm up and take your time. And it's better to feel it when you're just using your body weight and body motion versus when you have weight on your back or somewhere else. So that was that. Fire hydrants and hip circles, again, self-explanatory. Some of these things you may already know, some you may not, but again, this is fantastic for the hips, for the medial glute, and to also open up the front hip flexor. Also, cow and cat, the next movement. Do this 5 to 10 times. Don't overstretch it, but as you're sitting back, arching back and forth and rounding, you'll feel where you're tight in your hips. So take your time. Again, don't force really far into end ranges, but get to a range that's slightly challenging and just see if you can slowly get some more mobility without overdoing it. The roll-ups or the V sit-ups, again, self-explanatory, feels very, very good. Give it a shot. Don't go too far back on your neck. Start slow with the scorpions. Just bring your foot to the other side. You don't have to try to touch the other hand. Just roll one leg over, roll the other one over, and then pop into your bodyweight squat. Support yourself with your arms if needed, and that's that. I'll put the full description at the end of the video so you guys can maybe take a picture on your phone, bring it to the gym, and give it a shot. Peace. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it. Last thing I'd like to finish with is getting into a really fully Indian style position. This is more of a static stretching portion, but just don't hold the stretches too long and you won't really stretch anything too much, in my opinion. Again, this is just stuff I've learned over years of lifting, training people, training myself, 10 years now. Couple years training people, so it's just what I recommend. It's things I've gotten from other successful bodybuilders, trainers, physical therapists, just stuff along the way that you learn, as we all do. So now that my hips are feeling loose, glutes are activated, I'm trying to stretch really from the top of the knee all the way down the quad where I'm pretty tight, and get into a little bit of an Indian style, believe it or not. Took me a few months of doing this routine, warming up, and then spending more time post-workout, a lot more time, every workout and days off, to be able to do this comfortably. So this was the lower body warm-up. Get nice and loose, that lower back engaged, and then you're ready to squat, you're ready to deadlift, you're ready to do whatever. and just work on what feels worse. For me, this is probably the hardest part. That's why I do it last. I let everything get warmed up first, because if I just go to the gym and try to do this, my knees crack, my hips feel tight, things don't feel right. So I like to engage everything first, warm up after the treadmill, after everything, and this feels comfortable. And now I'm ready to squat. Yeah.